Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started. It's supposed to be a winter storm, I guess. But this man was thinking. It's been on my spirit all week, and I hadn't got to it. So I'm gonna let him whatever he thinks. But I know that he's thinking about you. He feels like it's you and him, but he has some things he wants to discuss. So it could be good, bad, or whatever. So let's just get to it. I got 4 decks that I'm drawn to, and we're gonna see whatever he wants to talk about. Okay. Okay, so what do you want to talk about? So just think about the man you care about, love, long distance relationship, somebody dogs you, no contact, limited contact, situationship, friends with benefits, significant other, a crush, somebody in a DM, a celebrity, so a co-worker, somebody you met in an activity, somebody you're in no contact with, twin flame soulmate, boyfriend, partner, LGBTQ man. I could care less. It's this man, it's male, okay? You can use the gender, but I'm going to make one for females, but this is male. All right. What do you want to talk about? I'm feeling real good. I hope you guys are feeling real good. Make sure you put yourself first. I don't feel like this person is feeling really good. What do you... Oh, didn't I say this person wants to come back to you? Oh, my God, let me draw some cards, and that's what I'm talking about. And this person has done it all, honey. When he has went out there and done it all, but this person could be very idealistic about love. But we'll get to that. Let me pull some cards. Yeah, he wants to bring you the couple love. Yeah. Anything else? What do you want? What do you want to talk about, sir? Deal with the deception and the deceit and the betrayal and the lies and shit. Oh my God. The sneaky, the manipulation, the cunning, the deception. What else? Truth. This is the truth. You want me to deal with this first? Okay, I heard him say puts 3 more down. That's the sword of truth. What you want to talk about? We got all day, huh? We got all day. Wow. This person is going through a lot of inner conflict. A lot of arguments, challenges, ups and downs, mentally, physically, spiritually. Things are not balanced in his life right now. He wants you to know that. Look how he feels about you. He loves you. He sees you as a very warm, comforting, loving type person. I might have to stop this. So I ordered me some food. Again. I ordered some earlier and I just ordered me some more. Yes, I'm in the house. I was like, well, shit. Yeah, I like to eat. Okay. So he could be gaining weight or something like that. Well, I think this person was very deceptive and they want you to know that. I think this person, first of all, you got 2 good cards, right? You got 3 good cards because the person could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or was that Aries, Libra, I forgot the other one, Gemini, right? Because there's a lot of, or fire sign, right? And here we go. And you're the Queen of Cups, and he feels like they're equal, but he wants to talk. So I gotta really get into this mindset. So what's coming out at me is this 7 of Swords. So, and he's been very deceptive. So it's not that he doesn't love you or want to come back. So y'all could be in no contact. He could be with somebody else. He could be on a business trip, or it could be your husband. It could be a boyfriend. Off and on, they haven't invested in you. It could be somebody who never even gave you a chance. Only you know. So like when somebody's reading a reading, and I love the way tarot card readers say that. Don't make it be you if it ain't you. 333 on the clock. When you know that you're in a situation already with this person, then you wouldn't be reconciling with this person because you're already with them. You know what I mean? And it might not be that deep. You could just have broken up 2 days ago and you got back together. This is really deep for somebody that this man really cares about. And if you know that you're not a forgiving, loving, kind, sweet, you could be intuitive, very intuitive, psychic, have children, good mother, very caring, loving. You don't gossip, you don't talk about people, all those things that resemble Queen of Cups, then you know it's not you, right? So I want to make sure I say that. And the ancients and ancestors told me I have to say that because sometimes men and women get on here and they try to make it be you, and you know that those are not your characteristics. When you're out, you don't even hardly talk to people, or don't like somebody, or you're gossiping or something like that. This is not who he's trying to come back to. So this man said, I'm 100% addicted to you, but I'm thinking. That's okay. I'm thinking, and I need to think out loud. So I need to let you know what's going on. So I feel like this is a deceptive card, but it's also very strategic. I remember when I first learned it, I liked it because I could be methodical. I could be, strategic, brilliantly strategic. My rifle is burning, but at the same time, I think this person was a manipulator. And I think somewhere in his inner voice, he is getting convicted. Hi, Nadia. I hold the thing to the camera because she said she liked to be able to see the cards, right? And I think somewhere this person knows that he needs to change from his destructive behavior because he has a big ego. You see him smiling. And I'm speaking from the man's side, right? And he has some insecurities that he hides, and he needs to be right? Because it makes him feel good, right? He has to feel good. Things have to make him look good. And being right outweighs the destructive behaviors. And although he wants you to know he's trying to elevate, he's trying to, move away from toxic people, places, and things, or maybe third-party attachments, you know what I'm saying? But he has also experienced a lot of mental things happen, maybe some financial loss. Maybe he deals with a lot of pride. Maybe he cares about what his peers say, his community, the way they judge him harshly, people pleasing, or where they judge him and they look up to him. He has a fear of codependency. Why can I say that? Because I have the Three of Pentacles here, and it's the way I'm doing my reading, and you could be very much a dependent person. He needs people to look up to him, to idolize him, to worship him, and he needs to learn how to walk alone and go it alone. And he could be very, very charming. Look, he's very, very charming, but he could also be on the defensive, and he could like to put others down. He could have gossiped and talked about you because it makes him feel good. And he's a person who could have a lot of preferences. So let's just give him an older man, and you're a good woman, you're an older woman, but he prefers young and tender and all that. And I have daughters, and I was young and I was pulling them too, so I get that. But he just overlooks somebody that can be good for him because he has these narcissistic tendencies and this arrogance about him, and he likes to manipulate. And that's just, you could be the same. You could be part of LGBTQ. I could care less. You could be young. You could be older. I don't care. I just use that for example. But he wants somebody, famous or have money, or he has to get this person. He also has a God complex. He feels like it's all about him. He likes to hear himself talk. He's very slick. This man went into the enemy's territory. I ain't going to the enemy's territory. They got all them guns and machine guns and spies and everything. That's how smooth and suave and charming this brother is. He didn't run, honey. He walked. He walked into the enemy camp and took 5. He didn't have no weapons, and he came out and took 5 of their swords. So he wants you to know he's slick mouth. He know he's cunning. He know he's highly intelligent. He know he likes to hear himself talk. He knows that he has a sense of, betrayal and sneakiness and romantic illusions, right? Because he's went out there and he's done everything he was big and bad enough to do. You tell him not to do it. You tell him to go right, he goes left. You tell him to go left, he goes right. You know what I'm saying? He has a sense of being dominant. He likes the pleasures of life, because this right here is a reading on his own. This came out first. This could say anything. He went out there and cheated, lied, married again, got somebody else, rejected you, overlooked you, or none of that. He became ambitious, went off to college, made a fortune. He's an actor, he's a comedian, doing everything he wanted to do, have access to, men, women, do whatever. It could be positive or negative. And he wants you to know he has experienced life on his terms. Excuse me. I feel like he deals with overabundance and luxury and hype and success and material things and superficial things, because this card is loaded, and he has made a lot and broke a lot of hearts, and he has brought back a lot of attachments. He wants you to know a lot of unhealthy attachments. I would be surprised if the devil card came up. And he made a lot of mess, a lot of drama, and a lot of it was built on lust. Lust over love. You know what I'm saying? Secrets. I'm coming back with some secrets, some deception, some lies. He could have had an issue, with manipulation and codependency. He could be in relationships where both people control each other. He could be attracted to that, but he doesn't want to leave that type of toxic relationship. He's unable to leave that toxic relationship. But this drives him psychologically and mentally. It's taxing. And he needs, this is what he's thinking about. This is a thinking card. And he thinks about the victory. He thinks about the good times, right? But he also thinks about the hearts that he broke. Maybe you're a person that he didn't even give a chance to. He played. He rejected you. He took your money, or he lied, or it was vague conversation. He didn't tell you about her. He didn't tell you about him. He didn't tell you about the wife. He didn't tell you about the side piece. Maybe he communicated and I was going to say nastily and talked about you or something like that. But what he realized, this is the sword of truth. He realized he was lying. And I love when Cat Williams, I've seen it on the Instagram, he said that once you stop lying, I'm not a liar. I don't know if Cat was a liar because he's smart. He could just be talking about somebody. But once you stop lying to yourself and to others, then you got to deal with the real person and not the representative. And this person wants to stop being in fantasy, you know what I'm saying, and deal with some realizations that he wasn't a very nice person to you, or you know what I mean, or he has done some things that was destructive and wasn't conducive to his self, his well-being, his psyche, or his environment. And maybe he did break some hearts. Maybe he went out there and millionaires could be looking in, and he took his money and he used it to you know what I mean, to because these two cards alone is the reading. He used it to manipulate and to get what he want. You know, you get what I'm saying? To use it to manipulate and get what he wants. But I feel like this person realizes that you're a very loving person. He's addicted to your love. Only tough love can bring this man to where he needs to be. And you're that kind of woman or man, whatever. My foot about to fall asleep. Shit. You get what I'm saying? You bring this person because you have your own things too. Like, you're great. You have achievements. You know, you have character. People look up to you because he could have been selfish. You see how he's standing up on that thing? He likes to stand up a little bit higher so people can see me. And you're like, I don't have to do that. I don't have to play all these mind games and trickery and treachery and being deceptive and not appreciate other people's contributions in life or overlook them or slander their name. I'm somebody too, and I'm also standing with somebody, so I know how to give love. I know how to receive love. I know how to be a friend. All ones on the clock. You know what I'm saying? And this person knows that he can build with you and be considerate with you and work together as a business, as a family, as a friend, as a community, as a lover. Then you can push him to be, a better person, a better man than what he is. I'm going to wrap this up. He talking now. I need you to see that. And at one time, you see how I switched that? One time, the deceptive and the manipulation came first. I mean, he was out for, greed and lust and superficial thing and chasing everything, sex, money, greed, hype, massaging my big ego, my pride. He had a sense of pride. You have to understand what pride does. Pride does for a man or a woman. It gives them a sense of self-respect, dignity, and one's achievement is tied into that. And if it was tied into his self-worth, then he had to have these things to feel better and feel good about himself, right? But he's learned a lot, right? So if this man coming back to you, or he's came home to you, or you reconcile and realize that you can sit down if he really wants to open up himself and disclose himself. Somebody's gonna have some twins, somebody's gonna have a baby, gonna have a new beginning. He loves your love. Your love is what sustained him, whether you're new or whether you're somebody from the past. Something about you as a woman or a man, because he could be part of the LGBT community, I don't know. Your love, your kindness, your warmth, your personality has sustained. But you're the queen of love. You're the queen of chalice, right? You have sustained this person. You have brought this person back. Now, tarot card readings is past, present, or future. So I don't know if this person arrived yet. I could be picking up some energy that's present right now, is projected for the future, or this person has already came to that, realization, or this person could be going through this now, or could be projecting in the future. But this person wants you to know that they know that they were deceptive. They know that they betrayed. They know that they lied. They know they were dishonest. There was no loyalty to the there. But at the end of the day, these are the last two cards here, that you are very loving, kind, warm, forgiving. You know what I'm saying? Understanding. Learn the queen of chalice, cups, and plus you're his person's equal. And y'all can cooperate, work together, build together. Let me get one more. What else I need? So let me see. Okay. And he could be the king of swords. Oh, I told you this person is highly intelligent and brilliant. This person is fair. He can be fair when he's in his kingdom. You get what I'm saying? He can be fair, but if he's being deceptive because he got power, because when you're a person who's mentally highly intelligent, you can be a manipulator from hell, honey. You can manipulate, you hear me? And so, you can exploit people, and you can be very charming because you know that you have words that entice, or, you have actions and behaviors that, that you could be, methodical, or, you premeditate some shit. I'm gonna get her money. I'm gonna get her coochie. I'm gonna get her time. I have this chick fall in love with me, or I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. He knew that he was abusing his power. You get what I'm saying? But he learned a lot out there. Give one more for these and then we'll hit another deck. Anything else you want to talk about? Well, you know that he loves you. He knows he wants to, and you know what? I feel like he's tapping into his divine feminine energy, meaning he's starting to be caring, elevating. My right foot is burning. They told me not to miss that. He's starting to become the queen of cups. Maybe his friends are abandoning him, or business associates. Maybe they're unveiling a lot of bullshit. But whatever, he's realizing I don't have to be that type of man. I could be a very loving, caring, compassionate, nurturing, forgiving type person. And I can also remember, the Queen of Cups is about love. I can also give love. Like, I can give love and I can learn to receive love. Some men don't know how to receive love. You can love them, they think you're smothering them, or they think that you're needy, or that you're weak, or you're too kind. You know what I mean? Because I know when the two men that I loved, when you get older, you don't know if it was really love, because you start learning. But they always go, did nobody love me like you? And then people that I meet, like my relatives and stuff, I remember my aunt go, Terry knows how to love. She loves her kids. Some people are afraid of that, right? And it doesn't come with conditions. She doesn't come with conditions. She's unconditional love. And he wants you to know he thinks about that shit. Like, you could target him, tear him down, slander his name, say what he said, what he did to you, how he took advantage, or how he cheated, or how he lied, or how he didn't. You could be married to this person or a boyfriend. He couldn't do none of that. He could do silent treatment, cold, hold grudges, wasn't really emotionally available, because this is emotions right here. But he realized that you didn't do that to him. And at the end of the day, this is what he's thinking about. And this is why he's addicted to you, and how your strength, see how she's with somebody, how you can share love and be unconditional, and it don't have to be me, and it's all about me. Anything else? What else you want them to know? These women. Yeah. Oh, it came upside down. He was contemplating. First, he could be courageous, and then he could be pessimistic, optimistic. He took a lot of tests in life. I just learned this upside down, but I don't have to do it intuitive because, because I forgot, and I don't know if they want me to know. I think he's tired of being stagnant. I think I said something about he has a fear of being independent. He's probably into codependent relationships, even if it's businesses or whatever. Learn codependency, and he needs to walk alone. And I think this talks about taking tests. And if she take her blindfolds off, she can see where she's going. It's a little puddle, right? But it could be deep, right? But she can't see nothing if she got the blindfolds on. But somebody has went down this road before. Maybe they try to tell him something or something like that. But this man has a hard head. But if he would take those bindings off, she could see. Or he could see. And so I think at one time he was comfortable in the complacency, in the lies that he tell himself, in the self-destructive behaviors and vices and addictions and obsessions and being possessive and manipulative. I think he was comfortable in that. And I think now he's learning to become uncomfortable. It's time to take the blindfolds off and let the chips fall where they're made. You know what I mean? I'm going to go toward this woman who I really love, and maybe I was disrespectful. Maybe I did lie. Maybe I did cheat. Maybe it don't be none of that. Maybe the person don't work, or maybe they're, in between jobs, or they're really not truthful, or they're not stable, or not very optimistic, and you got to keep building this person up. It could be anything. I don't know what kind of man you're dealing with, or it's a third party. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like now this person has grown. This is what they're thinking about. If you can stand in your strength and show them unconditional love, and a tough love is love too, and because I feel like you had to walk away from this person, then this came upside down, then they can learn to move forward and to let all these behaviors go. I'm trying to get y'all. Anything else you want them to know, sir? Yes, judgment. Yeah. And see, what they're doing now is they're taking this talks about letting the past go. And this is so I guess that was the connection. They want to let go of the past. They want to move forward. They're taking introspective looks. They're reflecting. They're thinking about the experiences of the past, and what was the benefits? What was the the negative sides, and how did this motivate me, and why is this keeping me stagnant? And why do I feel like I'm afraid? And I have to still be that same man, because I'm not growing, I'm stagnant, and I'm not elevating. And maybe this person judged you harshly, honey, because this talks about judgment. Maybe this person is under judgment. Maybe their peers and their family, their friends, their business associates, maybe they're starting to see this person in a different light. You could be rich. You could be middle class, you could be poor. It has nothing to do with the character of the man, right? You want to have good character, and I push that. And I feel like this person is under a lot of judgment. But then it fell on the Queen of Cups. I haven't read the cards like this in a long time, ancients. It fell on the Queen of Coins, and what this person knows is that you're very forgiving and unconditional. And I think at one time they took that for granted. granted. I think they took that for granted, but I think that they realized that your weakness is actually, I mean, your kindness and your forgiveness and your unconditional love or your tough love was really setting them up for success. You know, letting them see that, you know, it's not all about you. I'm going to have to bring your ego down. And this could be you. I could be talking to some man. Let me get this last card. Anything else? Yeah, this is conflict, arguments, disagreements. This person could have brought you some confusion, some drama, some conflicts, put you in power struggles, tick for tack, ups and downs. This person wasn't nice. I don't know this man who's looking in. This could have been you. Yeah, I mean, and then the Knight of Pentacles, your money might not be that good. Your finances, you know what I'm saying, could be hit. You know what I mean? Like anybody else, I feel like this man wants a sense of abundance, you know, wants to feel like he's the king, a patriarch, you know, protector, you know, provider, reliable, because the Knight of Pentacles is the only one that can become a king and then an emperor. So I think that his intentions is good to be a provider, you know, a sense of patriarch, feeling like I'm a man, you know, a sense of security, prosperity, you know what I'm saying? But he could be unable to leave toxic relationships, and so it makes him wasteful and exploitive, you know, and greedy or a gambler or some addictions, money, alcohol, drugs, poor money investment, poor decision, poor contract choices and stuff like that. And I think he realizes that. And I think in this time of slowness, because you can being still, because I'm introvert, you can, it's how you recharge, it's how you process information. You know what I mean? He can build, he can learn, he can grow, and he can look back on all the conflict and the confusion and the drama that, you know, the Five of Swords holds, right? It's not a good card. You know what I mean? And he could be right now dealing with somebody that he's in arguments with, and their disagreement, a relationship is breaking down, it's just not working. He could have brought you that. This could be your man. He could know that you didn't deserve that. Right? But I'm seeing reconciliation, so I feel like a lot of y'all are not with this person, and this person knows that they brought you unnecessary, unwarranted mess, negative energy that you didn't deserve. Let me see the last card. Because you're the Queen of Pentacles, and you're also the Queen of Cups, and she's the Queen of Pentacles. He knows that he's just a little boy, a little knight. He has to come up to be the Queen of Pentacles. You know, and this person could be very much wealthy and rich and all that, but that doesn't mean that his psyche, his mental is caught up with his pocket and his finances. You've seen 50-year-old men going with women that's old enough to be their daughter. Like, what do you have in common other than her body? You know what I mean? And she making you laugh. You could do that with an older woman, right? And I'm not hating, but I'm just saying you do take pause and you pivot and you go, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? You're talking good, you're sounding good, but you're still fixated on looks and how somebody makes you feel and the satisfactions and the pleasure and the sex and the lust, and you pick lust over love. And so this person has to grow up. And as long as you have money, you have access, right? Maybe this person feel like the height, the money, the access is going to bring me some abundance, some luxury, some hype, some success, sex, materialistic things. But the Queen of Pentacles don't care about your money. She got her own money. She married to the King of Pentacles. Symbolism. You might see her in the soup kitchen or walk somebody across the street giving good advice. She's known for being a psychic, a seer. People come to her. She's a celebrity in her own right. I don't care about money. I got that. Money is not everything to who I am. She ain't broke. She ain't broke, because you are the Queen of Pentacles now, Queen of Pentacles. But at the end of the day, these could be earth signs. You know, but she knows that money is not everything, and I'm not gonna be frivolous, and I'm not gonna be superficial and materialistic. And this is what this person realized. I think you taught this person a lot. I think that you taught this man, look at this, conflict. Look at this deception. This person could have had the swords up. He could have been hard, cold, mean, very negative energy. I think you taught this person a lot. And I think not only did you show this person that you can have fame, fortune, and be success, and don't have to be, arrogant or narcissistic tendencies or manipulative. You could be kind, warm, and have a personality and still loving and approachable and welcoming. You also taught this person about love. And this is what he's thinking about. This man has went off into some solitude, honey. If I picked it up in the 5D, he's thinking about that. Let's kick these. Let's kick these and give you a nice little long reading. What you want to say with these tarot cards, sir? What you want to say? You said you're addicted to this person. You said you and me. And like I said, this person said his inner voice is convicting him. He knows he's been shady and mad. He's been dealing with some destructive behaviors. He knows he has a massive ego, big ego that needs to be stroked. He knows he has a sense of needing to be right. He knows he's hiding insecurities. Then, and let go of things that are no longer serve him. What else you want them to know, sir? Page of Cups. that he's still immature. You had two immature. Remember, it was the knights and pages and stuff, immature. But he's learning. And I don't have much. And maybe I was daydreaming. Maybe I went off on the sunset. And maybe it was lust over love. Maybe I have some secrets. And maybe I was out of control and codependent. You know, maybe I was, what's that word? Not reactionary. I can't think. Impulsive. I feel a lot of impulsive decisions, whether it's love, finances, or whatever. But he says, I want to offer you this cup. He says to you, I want to offer you this cup because I love you. I care about you. I want to go on a journey because don't he look like you're far away from him? Y'all could be long distance and no contact, limited contact. Maybe they need to text you or call you. But I know that you hear me. I don't know what this is. Some of y'all could be psychics and seers. Whiskey. He got there. Maybe he gonna whiskey. Maybe he gonna call you a drunk call, drunk text. Maybe it's gonna give him some courage. You know how they say alcohol gives you some courage, and then also say a drunk mind speaks a sober. What is it? Sober mouth, something like that. Sober, whatever. Drunk mind speaks a sober something. Basically, when they're drinking, they get this courage and they want to tell you the truth because that's by his ear. So maybe that's what he's waiting for. You know what I'm saying? I get a little buzz or something, weed or something. You know, a couple drinks in. I need to let her know that she's right. There's some changes that I needed to make. Even if you never met the person, because a lot of people have long distance relationships and they find out the men lie. And maybe they own up to it after, but they never say sincere apologies. Maybe it was a crush and the person told you they didn't have anybody and they got a third party. And you see all the conflict and drama. And if I don't care what your dynamics is. It could be your husband. He has a side piece. You could be friends with benefits, or you could be a side piece. And he said you were going to slip into, you know, being that, the wife. But at the end of the day, he knows that you deserve more than what he's giving you. And this is what he's thinking about. Right? Anything else? Water. I see a trip. Anything else? Water. So there's a lot of Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. The Chariot, Cancer. People go, she just saying it. No, I'm just looking at the water. This person could be a Cancer and he's moving forward. I think this person is learning how to stand alone because this is a totally different image. This person is making the realization that all the contributions and the successes and achievements and everything that he is all about, that he is somebody. He doesn't need all those external factors and validations and toxic attachments to see his worth. I feel like this man is really realizing his worth and self-esteem is not tied into manipulation. Being defensive, angry, narcissistic tendencies, arrogant, being mean-spirited, talking mean, aggressive, trying to control everything, trying to be domineering. I think this man has really learned that I am somebody, whether he's tall, short, $10 in his pocket, $10 million in his pocket, $2 billion in his pocket. He realizes that I am a royal lineage and I am somebody. He could be very well traveled. He could have reinvented himself a lot. He's just thinking. Like, if I'm looking at this and this is me and I'm going, look at me. I have my own style. You know, I'm strong. I'm connected in the community if I want to be. Because don't he look like he's part of a community, right? But then he also is by himself. So he knows that he can be with them or he can be without them, right? He could take them or he could leave them, right? And I'm not saying in a negative way because he's smiling. And I think he's just now realizing his strength. Right? It takes a long time for people. A lot of people don't want to admit that. But it seems like when people are healed, it's like we can have this conversation no matter if you're white, black, Asian, purple, green. And I could be in a store and I'll say, what age was you when you arrived at that? And they know exactly what I'm saying. They're not offended. They don't, they're like, what does she mean? She thinks she's better than me. They understand what I mean. Because I was 45 when I woke up. I was 45 I'm 57. It took me all them years to not be a people pleaser. Stop caring about what people say. Stop trying to make your family want you and accept you. Stop trying to live up to other people's expectations. Stop getting all these degrees trying to prove somebody. Stop trying to be a size 5 for the rest of your life because I was always petite and then I gained weight. And I was cute, petite, honey. My face was small and everything like my daughter's. But at the end of the day, and then I just accepted this is who I am. And it takes a long time. And then you start processing that and you start growing. And you don't want to be you realize that you can stand alone, that you have all your strengths, right? I share with you guys, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll talk to men or women and they go, I was 50, I was 55, I arrived at 35. And I always tell young people, shit, you got it young? Like my daughters and my son, they got it young. They still, they still a work in progress, but y'all know what I mean. It's that something that you have to connect. the synapses, it has to connect. Like with my son, it could be something that I know what it is. For my daughters, it could be something I know what it is. But for me, it was my self-esteem. It was my sense of belonging, because my mother, my father, and me and my sister, we all got along. We loved each other. Right? We loved each other. I was raised in California. I was born in Pennsylvania. We loved each other. And then the outside people, when they started getting me around outside people who gossip, who was negative, your sister light, you dark, your sister got good hair, you ain't got good hair. I was pretty, but she was the pretty one, because back then light and long hair and all that shit, people know I'm talking about, was considered beautiful. And then when she died, she said, Terry, she grabbed my hand and she said, I want you to, love yourself. I didn't understand that shit back then. We didn't know all these terminologies and words. We thought we did, right? And so now I'm to the point, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I have a voice. I use it. I love myself. I'm not going to be who you want me to be in expectations. And I hope I'm freeing somebody. This is what this person is realizing. My love, my being, who I am as a man, doesn't have to be attached to material things, pleasure things, attachments, or to people. I can stand alone because I have a lot of great qualities. And I think this is what this person is thinking, and I could be wrong. And remember, whatever's in the reading stays in the reading. All 3,000 was on the clock. That's the first time. I might want to look that up. We'll get this last card for this. What else you want to say, sir? What else you want to say? So this is a Chariot. This person is coming, is very well-rounded. He doesn't mind traveling. He might want to move towards you. He might want y'all to... 5 of Swords again. Huh? He had a 5 of Swords twice. This person was very cruel to you. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. This person could be not just cruel to you, cruel to himself, cruel to other people. This is the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. And this is a hatchet. This person could have cut you off, ghosted you, didn't give you, any explanation. I remember, you ever talk to somebody and you go, what's wrong with you? No, don't ever talk to me again. What the fuck happened to you? In the past, like, what did I do? I didn't do anything to you. Because it could be around negative, toxic people, kind of had a new relationship, could have been with somebody and maybe she said, don't talk to her, don't speak to her, you better not, but you didn't even like him, you wasn't even thinking about him, or he lied and he didn't even say you was with him, but he didn't have to be cold and nasty about it, right? I'm just giving you examples, whether it's true or not. This is what this person realized. They realized they used a hatchet with you. He was nasty, he was grimy. He's sitting there reflecting on, why did I do that? I was nasty, I was grimy, I did not have to do that. I was cold and it was ineffective, and I didn't have to be that way. Look at that. He was defensive. Look at that. And this is what he realized about himself. You got 5 of Swords. And tarot card readers know this is not good, and you got double that. So I think this person was a true jerk and asshole. Excuse my French. This person was a true jerk and asshole to you, and he realizes that. And he should have some shame, and he should have some conviction, and he should change. And he should change quickly, drastically. He should work on his healing, his psychological, his mental, his physical, get his body into alignment, and he should work on his emotional, because he probably flip-floppy and have highs and lows. And look at that. And this is what he wants you to know. This came upside down for me pulling it. So that means he wants peace with you. I didn't flip it. He wants peace. He wants calm. He wants to move toward, the future. He doesn't want all this fussing and arguing or disagreements or putting you in competition or ugly ways or power struggles in relationships or confrontation or competition or, battles or the breaking down of a relationship or being disrespectful or talking about you harshly. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want you to see him in this negative light. And he might have made his bed and maybe he's lying in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a person want to hold them grudges and shit. He could be a grudge holder. I heard people cuss worse. Every word is cuss word. So before y'all report me again, make me the last of the line, right? And I was like, they got a lot of people, 100,000 people. I guess they like them cussing. I like to cuss, actually. They say the smartest people, scientists say they use profanity. I know me and my son be going to town. But anyway, this is off the thing. You could be very humorous or something like that. But this person realized that they had the 5 of Swords with you. They cut you every way they can cut you. Hurt your feelings, hurt your pride, hurt your self-esteem, hurt your self-worth. Maybe they pick somebody over you. Maybe it's a shame when you're a beautiful woman, they make ugly women feel like they look better than you. You know what I mean? Or they with a pretty woman and they make you feel like you're so ugly because you're not as attracted to that woman and they don't see your worth. Or you can be beautiful and be kind, or you could be ugly and be devastating and mean. So, you know what I mean? And so I think this person is learning to look at you as an individual, and I think they realize that they brought a lot of conflict and confusion. And it had outside interferences too. So this is what this person is thinking about. Hold on. God, this person had a big old hatchet. Look at him. And he's staying firm too. He was so confident in giving you that negativity. And I think this is what he feels bad about. Confident, because you got it twice. He knew he brought confusion and chaos. If you're a person that's about peace, he realized, I could be talking to you, man, you brought some confusion and chaos and some drama and some competition and a queen of pentacles. She's the ultimate wife. She gives you mental, physical, spiritual, financial, and emotional support, right? And then you got the Queen of Cups. You get the double love. She loves you unconditionally. Tough love. And you gave that. Who does that? Who does it? He did that. And that's what he's thinking about. Like, why did I do that? Anything else you want to say, sir? 2 came out. He wanted to get in a commitment with you. What's this one? My King of Pentacles. Y'all had the Queen of Pentacles. I can't dig it out. Now he's growing up. He wants a commitment with you. He knows right from wrong. He knows that I hope I can find it on paper. It was too much time. He wants to be your King of Pentacles now. He wants to be the King of Pentacles to the Queen of... See, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are the only one that can walk into the Empress seat and the Empress seat. So he knows the direction you're going. He knows that you are an Empress. You're loving, you're kind, you're compassionate, you're abundant. You're over all the queens. You don't take no shit. You deserve to be respected. You're very loving. You have king intuition. You're the epitome of the divine feminine. Anybody else is insignificant. And he realizes that, and he knows that he has to stand up. He has to, be a better person. Like I said, I feel like he wants abundance. He wants to give you some security. He could be a very ambitious person. He could be all this now. He wants a sense of being to the matriarch, a patriarch. The king, the queen, the man, the woman, the masculine, the feminine energy. He wants to balance. He wants to protect you. He wants to be a provider. He wants to be reliable. You know what I mean? He wants to stand in that leadership. He wants to stand in that leadership position. You know what I mean? Because she's so kind and she's so warm. He knows you ain't after his money. He knows you're not materialistic, superficial, frivolous. He knows you have a heart. So if he is a very wealthy millionaire, he knows that you're not there for the money. Now you might be a philanthropist. That means that like you give to the homeless and to the whatever they're raising money for, and maybe people start a business and stuff. He likes that. He appreciates that. This is what he's thinking about. He wants to be that King of Pentacles to you. Yeah, and he got a big medallion. Some of y'all talking about a man who got a lot of money, or he will be successful. Hierophant. Now, it went upside down. It wasn't upside down. I moved it. And they told me to pay attention to that. He could be moving away from the traditional ways of having a relationship. Like if he's a Christian, a Muslim, a Hindu, or whatever, and people expect him to be a certain way, and it's hard to live up to that. He could want to define his own relationship. Like he could be moving towards spirituality. You could be a Christian and be spiritual, because we got tarot card readers who do it all, and they're Christian. They call on Jesus, speaking in tongues and the Holy Ghost on their channel. All you got to do is look for it. I tweeted it out. But what he's saying is he's more open. He's more, maybe you guys are opposite. My right foot and my left foot is burning. So he's more open to looking at something different, even though it came this way, but I hit it upside down. Let me give you this. Anything else you want her to know? Come on, sir. Anything else? So I can, I'm trying to give y'all. He is really doing a lot of thinking. And that 5 of Swords, you might want to look that up. I keep hearing he was a real asshole, a real jerk. Hangman. Now he's in limbo. He's trying to figure out which direction he want to go. Now he got some secrets, and I always tell everybody it ain't gonna kill you, right? It's not gonna kill you, but it's sure gonna cut you deep, and it's gonna hurt you when he tell you some stuff. He's coming with some secrets. And remember, you started off with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is liable that went out there and had a baby, got an STD. The girl that came into the gym, he said he wasn't with her. He could have eloped and married her. You get what I'm saying? You gonna find out all kinds of stuff. He thought that was my little sister. I protect her. You find out they sleeping together and stuff like that. But you said in videos that your little sister and shit. That shit is sick and incestuous. You're gonna find out a lot of shit that you ain't gonna be happy about. But don't forget now, ladies, you are the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. And somebody gonna forget that. It's very forgiving. This person could be bisexual. There's some women that like that. This person could be part of LGBTQ. This person could have done some things for money, compromised himself. This third person could have said some things or done some things that you don't know about, because this is in limbo, right? But he knows that there's consequences and repercussions, and he's got to tell you some stuff, and there's some secrets. It's gonna be heavy. Let me kick this so I can. It's gonna be heavy, honey. It's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be heavy. You might be hurt by it. He might have talked about you. Yeah, and that's a man talking about you, and all you do is try to show a person love, and that's hurtful, ladies. I get it. But he's thinking, though, so we're going to give him the credit that he's thinking, and he has came to the conclusion that he understands that his behavior needs to change. What else you want to talk about, sir? Oh, no, I can't. So Sorry, y'all. I hope I can get on here without. I'll be back. I can't. Because then I got to put this thing together. I can't do it. I can't. Hermit. Now, how do you get up here like a lady? Because I'm at home. If you read between the lines. Let's get up here like a lady, Terry. Because I'm not putting this thing together. Okay. Okay. I've seen people leave and go take care of their kids. Trying to feed their kids and come back and leave the camera. Okay. And I'm not joking. All right. Hermit. He's been doing a lot of thinking. You see, all this is a different type of hermit card. What did it say? He's been solitude, regroup before he embark on some shit that he got to deal with. Those are zombies. So all this tells me is that he's getting ready to get rid of toxic people, places, and things. Family, friends, career, transition, jobs, stinking thinking, psychological things that's keeping him stuck, stagnant, poverty conscious, some of his behavior is destructive behavior. You get what I'm saying? He's thinking. And a hermit takes a long time. So I don't think he just arrived. I think it's a long energy. It's not the four wands where, you know, he thinks and it's short. It's long and it's like he's been thinking about letting her ass go. He's been thinking about cutting out the toxic places thing. He's been thinking about, you know, leaving his job, leaving his career, doing a transition, moving over here to Africa. You get what I'm saying? He's been thinking. It was laying dormant, and now when he's off to himself, see how she's off to herself. He's doing thinking, right? You know what I mean? Like some people go in their room, some people go exercise, some people sit in the car. You know, black people known for sitting in the car. I know I can sit in the car. I can leave the gym and just sit in the car. I can sit in the front. Me and my girls same way. My son, we just sit in the car, but we don't own that. A lot of people do that. Not just black. I'm just making a joke. But you know, he on his couch when he's been getting some alone time. He wants you to know this is what this is talking about. It's the title of He's Been Thinking. He's been thinking. He knows what he has to do. Let me get one more, and then we'll hit the truth and be done. I gave y'all long reading. He's been in solitude. Look at all the people got their hands out. They want them for something. Look at that. The world card. They want me to see that. He's closing cycles. He's ending cycles. He wants to be happy. He wants to be positive. Some of y'all's long distance. He wants to close the gap. What is this? It's an end of a journey. It's a completion. He learned some spiritual life lessons. He's on next. And what is that? End of a cycle. He got some achievements. He's recognizing that. He's ending these life cycles. 411 is on the clock. Pay attention to that. And he's been thinking. Good for him. Let's see this and get this one more card. What else you want me to know? He said 2 more. 4 cups. He knows that he's bored. He's in a stagnant relationship. It's time to move on. It ain't going nowhere. It's a lot of arguing, fussing, and then it's not, and then it's good, and then it's not, and it's just stale, and he's yearning for something different. He's very disappointed on how his life is going. He's yearning for you. This is 4 cups. Look it up. I know all the definitions for all the cards. People say they like intuitive. Lately, I've been giving both because it's on my spirit. But yeah, he's yearning for something different. He wants you. Look, he's with a woman that's a zombie. How long you gonna think that's work? She up all night, he up all night symbolism. It's just not working. He's trying to figure it out. He's trying to stay. He's trying to make it work, but he knows it's not. He's very dissatisfied. What's the words here? He's weary. You know, he knows he needs to do something. It's ritualistic. It's becoming monotony. You know, it's time to change. Whether even if it's a partner getting a divorce, separating, let go of side pieces, it's also his life. His, you know, whatever he's doing, he wants to change it because I don't know the person, right? Because if it's your husband, then he wants to stop, you know, drinking and doing drugs or staying out or cheating, right? Because, you know, he wants to invest in that. If it's a crush or long distance, maybe he wants to get to know you because it was the world card, you know, close the gap, you know, get to know you, work on a commitment, maybe get engaged, get married. You know what I mean? If this is your husband or your boyfriend or significant other and y'all been doing the same thing, he wants to move away from that, divorce, separate, break it up, let it go, right? Yeah, let me get your last card. I can't cover everybody. Anything else you want them to know, sir? 4 hazard. So he wants you to know he was selfish, hoarder, possessive, and he needs to embrace change and he needs to let people in. I don't know if you can read my writing. Let people in, and I got embrace change. You couldn't tell him nothing. You couldn't tell this person nothing. This person had a hard head. And this person know that if he would have let you in, and say that you met him 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 weeks ago, or 3 months now, that's long for a relationship, 30 years ago. If he would have let you in, then y'all would have been so much more. But this person is selfish. They got zombies out there. You got 3 live people wanting to come in, and this person don't want to come in. He got all that ham and Crisco and shit. He got the ammo and food. Y'all know I love food. I've been, let me get in. Stop playing with y'all. You get what I'm saying? You eating up all the food. My ass is hungry. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he knows, you know. So he knows that he was very selfish, you know, and immature. He was very selfish and immature. I like the way he's thinking because he's making, and he knows it's time to change. Okay, I'm a couple more. Anything else, sir? He's doing a lot of thinking. Oh, seven, remember you had the Seven of Swords? He kicking people out. Get the F out of here. You ain't got to go home, but you getting the hell out of here. He is cleaning house because he was deceptive. I'm showing you again. Look at deception, theft. Somebody could have took your money or used you or exploited you, something like that. He could have self-sabotaged you in a relationship. He could have wanted attention. Yeah. He knows that these were destructive behaviors. He looking good doing it, though. I think that people are trying to convince him not to change, and I think now he knows this is best, that he's changed from them wicked ways and not being deceptive. You might want to look up Seven of Swords because you got it twice, honey. And you got the Five of Swords. So this person wasn't a nice, this man wasn't a nice man. This man wasn't a nice man, but now he's looking good. He's getting his self-esteem. He's feeling really good. He's moving toward being codependent and walking into his independence, and he's going at it alone. Get out. Get out. I need you to get out. Somebody could have some stairways like that. I need you to get out. Symbolism. Get out. Because all these people are money hungry, gold diggers, gossip, low vibration, keep shit started, instigators, agitators, jealous, envious, pretenders. They want something. Come with conditions, attachments, negativity. What's in a zombie? Nothing. They want to eat. They want something. He knows that. And she's looking good. She went upstairs. I done washed my butt hind. I done curled my hair. He's like, I done shaved, or I done grew my beard in. I done took care of myself because I was letting myself go. I done went back to the gym. I'm feeling good. I got my mind back. I got my sanity back. I'm feeling strong. Yeah, maybe I might have to let this house go. Maybe I might have to move into a hotel apartment. Maybe I might have to go home. Maybe it's time for me to go home for a little bit. But at the end of the day, y'all getting the hell out of here. You getting out of here. Don't she like you getting, but it's a man. But you know, you getting out of here because I'm getting myself back together and I'm moving away from these toxic people, places, and things, and these toxic behaviors that I was I can't say it. I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I was perpetrating. I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? I think he's taking responsibility. He's taking responsibility. And give him one more. This is so good, y'all. The last card for this. Anything else you want us to know, sir, before I hit the truth? And this could be you, sir. Thank you for, I hope I'm channeling you. This person wants to change. You don't want to be deceptive anymore. This is the last card. Lovers. This person has, this is the Lover's card. So he knows he has a telepathic connection with you. If you're a twin flame or a person's soulmate or something like that, he knows that he chose wrong. I think all the tarot card readers and psychics and clairvoyants and shit, seers been picking it up. All you got to do is look at that. All the titles saying the same shit. This person chose wrong. And actually, I do my channeling on Twitter, and I picked this up like 3 months ago. But that don't mean nothing because everybody else has the same gift, right? I don't need the cards. A lot of us don't need the cards. But it's coming now. Now it's aggressive. It's aggressive because he was letting shit slide. I was letting that shit slide. It was annoying, but now it's like it's time for me to do something. And I feel like this person chose wisely, and now they understand that you have to choose wisely because he has a purpose in life, and his purpose is not to be stagnant because you have the four cups. It's not to stay in toxic, unhealthy relationships because he's afraid to move on. Unhealthy relationships that's built on lust or manipulation or greed or superficial things or materialistic things, stuff like that, or God complexes of being arrogant or narcissistic. He understands that now because now he wants to be, a leader. Maybe he knew he was very charming. Well, he looked charming, but he got his fingers crossed, you know what I mean? Maybe he realized now, I was being domineering. I was a weak leader. I was ineffective. I was a tyrant. I felt powerless. He could have been very forceful, very bossy, very controlling, cold, silent treatment. Now he wants to be more optimistic and he wants to take lead, right? But he's crossing his fingers, so I'm gonna give you a little information. Whatever he's going through, he could be financially, going through some financial, situation. And if he had finances, he's going through a mental, like maybe anxiety, depression. What direction I need to go. I might have to cut my scissors out and start cutting out people who are not conducive to me. And if it's this person in the middle ground, he's just trying to figure stuff out now, right? I'm gonna give you one more. He's trying to figure the Lover's card. Romance. He knows it. Look, what it say? Let go. It's a lot of let go of the past, let go of the relationship. There's some tough decisions need to be made now. Sex, blurred vision by passion is what I put. He sees that it was an illusion, but he could have created this mess and chaos himself because he had all the capabilities of being a leader. Eight of Swords. He got the Eight of Swords twice. contemplating, and it came upside down. Now it's this way. It says overwhelmed. He's overwhelmed. He's burdened. There's a no-win situation. He probably has to cut his losses. Lack of action. Victimization. It's stuck. He feels stuck. That's why he was in limbo, right? And you got 8 of Swords. So he got 8 of Swords twice. He got 7 of Swords twice, and he got 5 of Swords twice. So Swords talks about communication and, or lack of, or you know what I'm saying, and all that. So you might want to look up all the swords, and this is what this person is going through, and they realize now I got to put my swords down. This is becoming overwhelming. It's becoming burden. This is affecting my family, my business, my mindset, my mentality. I'm not really being with the person I want to be with, or I'm not being a man that I know that I am. What's this last thing? Chariot. This person could be a Cancer. You know what I'm saying? And they just want to come towards you. Look, don't he like he leaving zombies behind? He trying to get the hell out of there. He trying, this a different image. He trying to get travel, progress, conquest. He trying to get the hell out of there, right? Don't have to be a Cancer. I got to learn all my cards. Don't have to be. What is the last thing you want these people to know? You said you love these women. You're 100% addictive. You let them know that your inner voice is telling you to change these behaviors. You admit that you've been in the swords, a lot of conflict, drama. You're very disagreeable, not very nice. You know you need to change. He wants you to know he knows he was non-committal. This man might never been married or could have been married or in relationships. Don't matter. It was always another +1. Somebody could smoke cigars. I got cigars on there too. You could smoke cigars and, something with cigars to kind of smoke. Or you go to a cigar bar, you see him. This person is very scared. They want you to know it's not easy with this change, right? Ladies, it's not easy. He's scared, but the gate is open. The gate is open, but he's withering. So I feel like his self-esteem and self-worth is taking a hit. So he knows it's time to go ahead and just go. Anything else? And he's emotionally intelligent now, which is good. Learn about emotional intelligence. He's holding restraint. Like if he was very reactionary or very emotional, highs and lows, now he knows which direction he wants to go because now he's sound and he's more optimistic. You know what I'm saying? Instead of pessimistic and more positive and happy and kind. And he's thinking the correct way. It's not clouded, with sex or money or fame or fortune or ambition or, or whatever. Whatever the outside interferences is, now he has emotional intelligence. And I definitely operate out of this, right? Because, a lot of people be like, I can't fight, but I'm about to kick your ass. You know what I'm saying? Bang, 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 self-defense. I'm joking. 18 plus adult material language. Self-defense is legal. But at the end of the day, and that's water guns. At the end of the day, this person is emotionally intelligent now. Now they don't do that anymore. Now they're thinking the right way. And they need you to know that because they could have been thinking about coochie or money or fame or fortune or hype or being successful or what benefits me and what satisfies me. Now this person is not thinking that. What is this? And they want family oriented. They want to have a family with you, whether it's a step family, full family, or whatever, or have a baby with you. Maybe he's letting you know that the family come first now. They were neglecting their family. What's this? He has this feeling of puppy love. Puppy love is fleeing. It's not long, but it feels good. So he wants you to know he's starting to feel you again, and it feels good, right? And if he want to invest in it, he better turn it into what's this? He knows that you're very independent. That's one thing. He knows that you're not a codependent person. You're very independent. Look like he's talking about you now. Anything else? Yeah, and there's a karmic. Karmic is a woman or a man that's attached to them that's only supposed to be in their life to teach them a lesson. So he has to get rid of this karmic. Yep. Backstabbing. Yeah, something. Worst date ever. There's a lot of shit going on with him in the karmic. But he cool. He looking good. So I feel like he's in control. And what's your last thing? He's definitely in control. He wants to compromise, and you could be opposites. Anything, religion, heights, different beliefs. He could be, Christian. You could be, atheist, spiritual, whatever. But he wants to compromise now. Before maybe he didn't want to compromise. You have to compromise if you want a sense of harmony and balance. And you have to have love and intimacy and substance. And you have to have loyalty and integrity and a commitment and good character to foster healthy relationships. Plus, you have to listen to that inner voice that's telling you what you need to change. And I feel like this person is doing that now. Anything else? Yeah, because this person was cheating, deceptive, and lies and stuff like that. And he knows it. And cheating don't have to be with another woman. It could be cheating you out your money, out your time, out your heart, cheating you. And he wasn't really trying to do what he said he was going to do. And it could be another woman or man and shit like that too. And deceptive. This is your last card now. Come on, bro. Make it good. What's your last 3 cards? What you want her to know? What's your last 3 cards? He's healing. Your healing is pulling him towards you, and he's healing. That's good. That's 1. What else? He's healing, you're healing, or you're healing pulling towards you. You could be a single parent, and he recognized that, or he could be a single parent man. Anything else? He let his kids come first. I see that. Anything else? What else do you want her to know? He's planning something, and you give him unconditional love. Damn, did he end that? What did? But he's financially strapped. It fell out. His money, he could be in a transition with money. If he's rich, then it could be a mental thing, like depression, anxiety, trying to cut out, talk to people. I want to make sure I cover it, because I feel like somebody with money could be looking in. But somebody could be average or, middle class. I mean, they're financially strapped. You have obligations and responsibilities, child support, homes. Maybe he has to downsize. But he just needs you to know, he could be in transition with careers or whatever, that he's financially strapped. But he knows that you and him love each other unconditionally, and he planning something. But he's healing. I feel like you're healing, but he's healing. That's beautiful. And he needs you to know that there's definitely unconditional love there. Y'all get off my channel. This is beautiful. He knows that y'all both have unconditional. It was a card on the bottom. He feels like he owes you a sincere apology. And I wasn't going to put it in, but the ancient said I had to. So that's what you need to know. And red is symbolism of love. So he feels like he loves you, and he owes you a sincere apology. So I put it in, and now I can't upload it. I got to put this together. Later, y'all.